Hey everybody, Leland from Riker's Reptiles. I'm just checking in right now because I've had a lot of messages and a lot of conversation back and forth with new breeders about projects and how to build a project and how to think about a project that's kind of new and fresh and not the same stuff that everybody else is doing. So in this video we're going to get into how to kind of do that research and the thinking process behind my projects. And of course, you found my channel, you found me on here, so if you could please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 3,000 subscribers, and if you could comment in the video and comment in any of my videos that you're watching, that really helps the algorithm with YouTube. I'd really appreciate it. So thanks for tuning in, and thanks for subscribing and commenting, and I'll see you in the video. Okay, so for this video, we're going to get into how to build a project and kind of the thinking and the thought process that goes behind my pairings. So when you're thinking about breeding, there's a couple things that typically you're going to breed towards. You're going to either breed towards selling to shows or to selling to the general public, or just to keep for yourself, to make other stuff for your future. So typically what I like to do is I like to have projects for the shows, projects for the other breeders, and projects for myself. So I'll have you know, maybe 5 personal projects and maybe 10 pairings for shows, and then maybe 4 or 5 pairings for like breeders. So I have this snake. I wasn't really sure what to pair to. So I start my process by going to a website called World of Ball Pythons, and in there they have a calculator. So what I'll do is I'll put in what the male is, what the female is, and then look at my odds. And then what I'm also looking for is I'm looking in Morph Market to see what numbers of snakes like that already exist and are already being produced. Because I don't want to produce something that there's 1,000 of them available. I want to produce something that there's only 5 or 6 available. That way I can charge more for my snakes, and I'll be able to hold a higher value and a higher per snake average for that season. So I had the snake. I wasn't really sure what to pair her to, so I started looking, and I'm already pairing for black pastel lavender albinos and black pastel dreamsicles. So I'm already pairing for that pairing, and this pairing is a black pastel and a lavender albino, but she has no hets. So without hets, I either have to make it into hets to do that project, or I got to look for a different project. So I started looking with what I already have, because I didn't want to go spend money on a male. I have 14 males already. So I started going through my list of males and looking to see what I could create, that there wasn't a lot out there that was going to be more than a couple $100 snake. So this is a black pastel lavender albino. She's got lots of really high yellows to her. They fade. The lavender albino black pastels, they fade out. They start really bright with super bright yellow circles, and the colors just completely change on these snakes. So I started looking into what I can make with this snake. And I was like, well, I have a lot of bananas, and I wanted to make more bananas this season because bananas are really popular at shows, and I sell out of my bananas like within 48 hours every season. So I thought, you know what, let's make some more bananas this year, but let's make them with this girl. So I started looking up banana, black pastel, lavender albino. I couldn't find any, like none. So I found black pastel and banana, and lavender albino and banana, and all these other combos, but no combos with all 3 together. So I looked back to see who was making those combinations with the banana, and back in 2017 I found some people that were. So I thought, well, maybe they tried it and it didn't, you know, come out good. So then I started to do the research. So I started calling them, and I called them up, and one of them was Billy. I messaged Billy for mutation, and he said that he had made a banana, lavender albino banana, back in the day, and it just didn't look good. And I could see it just depends on what line of lavender albino you're using, because I saw probably 50% of them looked good and the other half looked garbage. So I could see that, you know, somebody would make one and go, oh, that's not a great looking snake, and then not make it again. So I could see why they did that. But nobody had tried it with banana. So I'm going to try it with banana this year. There's none available. There's none out there. I haven't seen anybody come forward with pictures or comments or anything about how they made one. So I'll show you the male that I'm thinking about using. I have 3 banana males, but I'll show you the one that I think I'm gonna use. I'll put this on pause. Okay, so this is the male I was thinking about using, and the reason I wanted to use him is he has this high expression of orange. You could barely see it, but on here it's very peach on the snake in natural light. And then he also transferred those colors to the whole clutch of hatchlings. All 9 of them had those colors. So I'm going to use this snake just because of his interesting coloration. And then he's a banana. And then he's also a het puzzle, and he's het pied. 100% het puzzle, 100% het pied. So it might add some value to the snake to have some hets in there, or possible hets that could be tested for hets. It's either that, or I have a banana, or a clown that I could possibly use that's banana. So this one, I'd rather use this one because I'd rather make more bananas and deal with the possible hets and have more actual bananas. And then, of course, it'd be really cool to see if maybe that's a world's first. Banana, black lavender, or black pastel, lavender albino. That might be actually a world's first. So we'll see what happens. Who knows? All right, so I hope I've helped you out with how to kind of think about projects and how I think about them and what I try to work on when I'm putting them together, and how kind of I see the market. So hopefully you got something out of that, and you can give me a thumbs up on the video and comment, like, and share, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.